What's up, everyone? Hope your day is going well so far. It's still the early hours of the morning. I'm out here watering the cows. They're way out there in the pasture. It's going to be a hot one today, so obviously making sure they're prepared. What I do want to discuss, though, is that not a whole lot has changed in the last 24 hours. We have obviously had some ups and downs in terms of price, Shiba Inu included. And I do want to mention just why that is in fact going on. But this is exactly what we've been talking about, needing to see. It's not really surprising, and in fact we continue to see SHIB just take these great steps forward. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, SHIB is chopping. This morning I saw SHIB down around the 40129. Yesterday we saw it all the way up at 40138, and we're kind of chopping around these ranges, just kind of riding this wave. And that's not really surprising. When we talked about the charts, we talked about our Wyckoff accumulation model, we are in that LPS phase, which does have some chop. And what you need to know is that this does take place anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks. And eventually there's this moment where the market just decides to break out and go on a rally. What I will say is that the conditions for this have really never been better. We obviously are still seeing low supply on exchanges for Shiba Inu. We're still seeing big whale interest right now. We're still seeing a lot of open interest in the crypto market, specifically on the short side. The shorts just keep trying to push things down. And right now it feels like we're actually going through a little bit of a bear trap. Just throwing that out there just in case it sticks. But that's truly what it feels like, because at the same time, we're seeing huge institutional accumulation. We're seeing new news about enterprises accumulating left and right. Obviously, this is more so in terms of BTC and Ethereum, but obviously those can cause moves for Shiba Inu, and it really feels like that's where we're at. We need this obviously heightened retail optics, heightened retail interest, and these are the exact things that get us to that point. The people outside the space need to be paying attention, and they need to be looking for opportunity, and that's exactly what obviously Shiba Inu provides. Now, what I will say is that a lot of time these waves, whoa, bugs out here bad. A lot of times these waves, they happen a lot faster than what people are expecting. And this is what we've seen from SHIB many times before. It doesn't seem like anything's going on. It seems like we're just chopping, not gonna make any progress. And then we pop 20, 30, 50, 100%. Now, am I saying that that's gonna happen for sure, today or anything like that? No, I'm not saying that. But the conditions, again, are still very conducive for sustainable pumps in the market. They're still conducive for these extended rallies. And right now, retail optics outside the space are very high. I'm going to do another video dedicated to this, but one of the people that was at the golf outing yesterday, I was talking to them for a little bit. They are in fact paying attention to crypto. They don't have crypto, but they are watching. They're waiting to see what happens. In fact, this week has brought a lot of optics that I think are actually very good for the crypto market moving forward. That's where SHIB has a real opportunity to take steps. Obviously, if something like shibarium works out in Shiba Inu's favor, that's going to be a very big deal as well. Further utility, I think, is going to really be the path moving forward. Later on, maybe not this market cycle, but next market cycle, utility is almost going to be a necessity. And obviously SHIB does have that. SHIB is in basically every single pay rail system in the world. It is in obviously shibarium. Shibarium's trying to create a more advanced utility, because with that, I'm losing my train of thought. Anyways, you guys get the point. There are still great things that are working in SHIB's favor right now. There's still a community that has huge dedication, has huge conviction, and this is one of the big reasons why I think SHIB is going to pop sometime in the not so distant future. So it's going to surprise a lot of people. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.